What it do, Aries? Alright, so here's your October reading. October is filled with 2 full moons. Boom, boom. One of them's gonna be a blue moon. Boom, boom, boom. And then the, we also have Halloween. Bah, 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 bah. No, I'm kidding. So I'm very excited. Saturn just got out of its retrograde, so all that karmic debt that we've been dealing with for the past 5 months, all that bullshit is finally over. Maybe we can take a little breather and relax before we have to deal with all the shit that comes with an election. But yeah, I digress. So it's time to pull some cards and do your reading. Okay, you guys might have the best reading that I've done so far. Everybody else I've been reading. But yeah, you guys look like you're doing pretty well. I mean, you guys look like your October is doing just significantly better than everybody else's. You might not be doing well, but at least you're doing better than the rest of us, okay? Anyway, so the first card I pulled is the sun. Look at that Teletubby ass sun, like looking so happy. Look at this baby on horseback nude. Like, what a life, what a good influence. You've been probably, investing into your goals, actualizing them. If you've been into any new personal ventures as far as like a relationship, starting a family, any of that type of stuff, I think that's been working out for you. Also, just the fact that you guys have been positive and just gaining a lot of personal kind of closure in a lot of ways. I think you guys you just have a lot to gain. You guys have been blessed, or you guys will be blessed in October at least, to keep that momentum going. I think it's time to kind of like share what it is your ambitions are. I know it's easy to just keep things to yourself, or to keep certain things away from people so that they don't really know you. Let's say this new personal venture is a relationship, and you're like, talking about all the easy stuff, but when it comes to what it is you actually want out of life, sometimes you may not want to offend your partner because they might not fit the bill, or you don't want to put on a lot of pressure on them by saying like, yeah, I do want to get married. Yeah, I do want to have 40 acres and a mule. Yeah, I do want a piano, a guitar. Anyway, I'm hyped. Anyway, the 7 of Wands is telling you all that work you've been doing within, all the things that you've wanted to complete on the inside. I think it's time to share that. All that, if you go to therapy, if you've been taking yoga classes, if you've been writing in a journal, I think it's time to just share that with the people who you love, or the person that you love. I think it's important for them to understand that side of you. This dog barking. This dog is barking. I'm sorry if you can hear it. Anyway, I think you guys, don't let all that work go to waste. And I know a lot of it is introspective. It's all for you. But also, it's kind of hard for people to understand where you're changing or where you're going with your growth if you don't express that. You don't have to read them the pages of your journal, but you can at least say, this is one of the ways that I express myself. I need this to move forward in my spiritual growth. This is something that I strive to complete. This is something that I want to maintain and be consistent with. These are the things that I need for my future to be the way that I'm picturing it to be, okay? Let this person know. Let these people know. Let these motherfuckers know. You're not the fucking one. Anyway, I think once you start expressing that a little bit more, once you start whatever work you did on the inside, start putting that outside, you'll find yourself being able to explore that. You'll find somebody willing to explore those things with you. Not only is it wonderful when you finally break the ice and you can finally be your true, actual, vulnerable self, it's even better when you have someone by your side to hold you accountable, to join in that yoga class with you, somebody who is switching diaries with you to see how you are feeling for the past week, what kind of dreams you wrote down, what kind of thoughts you had, what kind of things that you just felt shitty about, so that they can help you get through it. The 2 of Wands is like, bitch, look at the future. Look at how much bigger it can be when you open yourself up to what it is that you want other people to know about you. Just take the chance. Open your mouth. Real hot girl shit. But yeah, I think October is just going to be about you guys really kind of like shaping your future based on the things that you've been really just kind of like working on, so that you can bring yourself some sort of peace. You know, I think other people should know about that, because you know, if the people who fuck with you can't really understand you in that way, then why do you keep them around? Why are they in your life? You know, like, what's up? Like, let's get rid of all that superficial, bougie, dumb friendship shit. Like, all those friends, those acquaintances that just don't make sense in our life anymore. I think it's time to just let all that stuff die, because at the end of the day, if the past 5, 6, 7, 8 months haven't shown you who's really in your life, then October for fucking sure will. Now let me pull a chakra energy card just so we can see what kind of affirmation mantra we got for y'all. Did you read that? If you didn't read that, I'll read it out to you. It says, I consciously and gratefully take pleasure in all of the sensual joys that my body can offer me. I know that was a few words. It was a pretty long sentence. I was getting tired in the middle of it, but I'm going to read it again so that you can repeat after me. All right? Repeat after me. I consciously and gratefully take pleasure in all of the sensual joys that my body can offer me. Everything that you've been working on the inside, whether it be having a consistent workout plan, having a consistent emotional plan, having any type of regimen that has helped you keep your brain sane and your body, here and alive. I think that's something that you just need to understand that, other people will really appreciate about you. So what is it? I consciously and gratefully take pleasure in all of the sensual joys that my body can offer me. And imagine how much more joy you can express or feel when you are allowing other people to see that within you. Okay? All right, Aries. I hope you guys have a great, you had a great September. I hope you have a great October. I'll see you next month. And don't forget to check out your fire sign full moon reading, okay?